How are you? I'm just trying to do a quick poll if I can get somebody in here. I don't know if anybody will show up because I'm probably not going to be on very long. But if you happen to watch this after it's live, if you would comment, what is the most difficult part of learning English for you? I know I can Google it, and I have, but I would rather get an opinion of someone here, even if it's just one person. It would be helpful. I'm just doing some research, so I would like to know what you find the most difficult part of learning English. Other than that, I don't really have anything. Unless somebody comes here and asks me a question, and I don't really have anything. Maybe nobody's going to show up. I don't know. But I'm going to leave the live up on the off chance that somebody watches it after. I'm trying to edit the description on it. No question. Okay. Hi, how are you? I have a question. What do you find to be the most difficult part of learning English? If you could comment, I would appreciate it. Okay, how do I get on? Video. Hello. How are you? Had somebody for about 5 seconds. I guess they realized they made a mistake when they came. Maybe I shouldn't say hello, so there's like 2 people. Scare everybody off. Okay. I don't want to create, I just want to edit it. Just need to save. What will this show? I do the other one. Top chat, live chat. And no. I don't want a filter on here. What the frick, man? Go, I want this off. Okay. I don't mind. Yeah, so I'm just here asking people, what do you find the most difficult part of learning English? And if you don't mind commenting, what's the most difficult part of learning English? I'm just doing some research for something I'm working on. I would really appreciate if you could comment. Thank you. Hello, Adrian. How are you? I have a question. What do you find to be the most difficult part about learning English? What's the hardest part about it? I'm just doing research. It would really help me out if you could tell me what's the hardest part about learning English. I've researched it on the internet, but I would rather have an opinion from someone that's here. That would be more helpful to me, actually. Couldn't say exactly what, so it kind of all equal for you, I guess. All right. I ask students this too, and everybody has something different, but okay. I'm gonna guess that your native language is Spanish. Is that correct? Espanol. Okay. Cool. Spain. Okay. I was gonna ask. Are you in Spain now? You live in Spain now? Okay, cool. So it's like, I think it's 12 p.m. there. Is that right? 12 p.m.? I think that's right. 12. It's getting, I can show you what it looks like here. Sun's getting kind of low here. How do I do this? Let's see, turn. It's late in the day here. It is 5 p.m. here. Can't really see that, but it's 5 p.m. Yes, it's usually here, it's dark at around 6 p.m. is dark. It is overcast now too. I can see, I didn't notice this before, but it's always, yeah, close to the sunset. You can tell it's later in the afternoon even when the sun's out. I am in Cambodia, between Thailand and Vietnam. I only mention the exact location because many people, when I say Cambodia, many people don't know where it is, or they think I'm in Colombia. I get that a lot too, even from people in Asia. Sometimes I meet students in other parts of Asia, and when I say I'm in Cambodia, they're like, oh, Colombia. Or Is that in Africa? I get asked that sometimes too. I just dropped something on it. I think it's something wrong. Can I ask, Adrian, if you're still here, what city are you from in Spain? Yeah, you're right. Geography is not a big thing for people, especially in the U.S. They don't teach it at all, like in school. It doesn't seem. I like it. I mean, I care more about it. Kate is okay. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I say Kate is. That's probably not correct, but. What was I saying? I forgot now. But I like geography. Oh, Gibraltar. Wow, that looks nice. I've never been to Spain at all, but I mean, I want to go. It looks very nice. And everybody that's ever gone there obviously has nothing but wonderful things to say about it. In fact, I've never heard any bad stories from Spain. I'm sure they exist, but I've never heard any. Everybody I've ever asked has been there, thinks the whole country is great. Yeah, weather looks like it would be nice. Yeah. I like here because it never gets cold, but sometimes it's too hot, but it never gets cold. The lowest it gets here is like 20 Celsius is like the lowest. And that's like in January. And you might have one day where it doesn't get over 25, 1 or 2 days. It's like a big cold snap if it's under 25 for consecutive days. And strangely, it feels cold. I don't know why. When I'm in the U.S., you know, if it's 10 degrees Celsius in the U.S., I don't feel that cold. But here, if it's 20, it feels super cold. It feels way colder than 10 in the U.S. I have no idea. It may just be because you're in humidity all the time, and maybe after a few months you adjust to it. Maybe that's the reason. Never really thought about it. Tropical, yeah. Tropical times, yeah, very tropical. Are you working today? Are you at work? Oh, nice. Day off. I've got a couple of classes later, but I don't have anything for like the next 2 hours. Okay. Oh, I just want to see, like I said, I've asked many students, you know, over the years, but I don't know. I just wanted to see if I got a majority because I don't remember. I've never sat around and tried to calculate it. Like I should have written down what people said, but I never did. I just would figure out, you know, what the individual needed, but I don't have a, let's say I talked to 300 students, 500, I have no idea, but there's not one issue where I say, okay, that one's the majority. I don't have one like that. And I Googled it, but I would rather have answers from somebody here. Well, I think I told you that. Even if I just get even if just one, I was just hoping to get one person to answer. That's all I wanted. I was going to be happy with one person. I didn't think anybody would get on here, so I'm very happy that you showed up. So I'm not just talking to air. But But I'm so small, and the channel's so small, and I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I have been live on here, but it had nothing to do with English or anything. So I didn't expect anybody to come in here. Foreign perspective, yes, exactly, yes. I want perspective from foreign, and I didn't think about it until just now, but I would assume that the native language might affect that too, because like, let's say someone whose native language is Chinese, I would think that there's probably different aspects of learning English that would be harder for them than someone who is a native Spanish, French, Italian, Germanic language. I would think it would be a different issue. My Spanish is almost non-existent. It's muy poquito. That's probably not how you say that in Spain, but the small, very small amount, that the few words that I know are all Mexican. I don't know, what do you call that? Mexican Spanish? That's not what they call it. There's a word for it, but you know what I'm saying. It's that dialect. Phonics, yeah, I agree with you. Yes, absolutely. This makes a lot of sense, actually. Have you been speaking English a long time? I assume by the way you typed that you had learned English many years ago. And because I'm hard to understand and I talk too fast sometimes. Actually not. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. The way you type, it was like a native speaker. I know someone like this, though. I worked for a woman in the U.S. And it was very strange because when she talked, she would have difficulty finding words, but she writes perfectly. She writes way better than native English speaker, I think. So. And I was just thinking now that I'm on a live, I probably shouldn't have said that, but I doubt anybody will see it that matters. Okay, you studied high school. I studied in school. I studied Spanish in school, and I don't remember anything. But I remember I barely got by anyway. But I don't remember anything. Nothing. And I used to know more words because I grew up in a place that had a lot of people from Latin America, mostly from Mexico, vast majority. So I used to know some words that I don't remember now. Okay. I remember, hopefully I can describe this correctly. There was a thing, my first wife she was born in the U.S., but she's Mexican. Her parents also born in the U.S., but they spoke Spanish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in Texas, California, Arizona, New Mexico. I'm probably missing somebody, but there's a lot everywhere now, but especially, Florida, big time, like Miami. To go to Miami, I think you should need to know Spanish before you go there. I think you almost can't function with English. But okay, so I remember that if the Mexicans that I knew, if they met somebody that spoke in a certain way, they would say, and they said this in English to me because I don't know what they said in Spanish, but they would say, "Oh, that person's like high class. They speak like they are from Spain, even though they weren't from Spain." But I guess there's like a percentage of people in Mexico that kept the old Spanish, maybe. I guess the small, rich percentage, maybe. I don't know. But they always acted like, "Oh, wow, that guy, he speaks Spanish, actual Spanish. That's the way they act. Excuse me. Hey, do you have a YouTube channel, Adrian? Yeah. Oh, do you have a channel here? Are you on YouTube? Do you have a channel on here? I guess I could search for you. I was curious if you knew anything about live streaming, because I don't. That's the reason I asked. I was going to ask you something about it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had a lot of questions about it, but I'm sure, if I care enough, I could look it up or figure it out at some point. Like, not on this channel, but another channel. I have gone live before from my laptop. I'm on my phone now. Well, I guess you can tell because the way it's turned. I guess I could turn it like this. But it tells me to rotate the device back, so I guess I can't do that. Never mind. I tried to go live on the laptop on my other channel, and the sound is horrible. I don't know why. But then on that channel, I want to use my phone because I'm usually out walking around and stuff. But here, I really would like to do it on the laptop, but I don't know how to improve. I mean, that's the sound quality, I guess. I don't guess that has anything to do with YouTube, or it may be something I'm doing wrong. That's the reason. Yeah. I'm not sure. Classification. Why is classification in? Yes, discard. Oh, I didn't go far enough. I'm blocking part of the screen with my phone. Okay. Ever. Right, yeah. Yeah, I need to get a mic, and I mean, if I'm gonna live stream, I need a mic, and for my other channel, I need actual camera and stuff, This channel I don't, because I probably won't go live here, but I should ask you too, since you're here, are there any words that you find, are there any specific words that you can think of that you find difficult to pronounce? Burr and bird. Ever. I'm asking for if you have any, I can do video. Video idea. Excuse me. Hello, Golden Knights. What's up? How are you? Okay. Yeah, I understand, Adrian. It's kind of hard if somebody asks you that off the top of your head to think of one. So I get it. But if you ever have any comment on any of my videos and just say, hey, could you do this word, or just give me an idea. Not maybe you don't want it for you, but if you think of something, send me ideas. I am good, Golden. Golden Knights, I want to ask you, could you tell me what you find most difficult about learning English? Is there one thing that sticks out for you as the hardest part of learning English? A.m. 7:06. Grammar, English accent. Okay. I need to, since I've actually got 2 responses now, I need to write these down somewhere. Thank you, Golden. Also, Golden, it might, if you can think of any words that are hard to pronounce, I would really appreciate it if you would tell me that too. That would help me out too. And hey, Golden, do you mind me asking, where are you from? What country are you in? English accent. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I could tell it was a typo. Okay. Now, number 3. Amber, 3 a.m. Sorry, I gotta move the phone for a minute because I'm trying to do something here. Okay, 7:06, 3 a.m. And second, okay. Mischievous. Okay, that's a good one. I will pronounce it, but let me write that down. Bangladesh. Cool. Are you in Dhaka? Dhaka? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the city I know, Dhaka, and I think it said Chittagong. Chittagong. I think that's the only 2 places I know in Bangladesh. Dhaka, Chittagong Hills, I think. Well, nice to meet you, Golden. I am from USA, but now I am in Southeast Asia. I am Cambodia. Mischievous. Okay, so mischievous. And I will do a video on this too, mischievous. It seems like I may have done a video on mischievous, but let me pronounce it slowly. So us. Us. Mischievous. 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 I should. How can I do this? Sorry. I want to be able to respond in chat without having to type on my phone, so I'm going to do something else here. Okay. How can I do this? I don't even know. Let's go to that one. Okay, well, the idea I had, I can't do it, so maybe I can type it here. Be an interesting content, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good idea. Thank you for that. I need ideas. I don't have any at the moment. Well, and I always just do the same thing. I'm always just pronouncing one word at a time. I don't have any other content. So I need to, at some point, I don't know when, I need to add something besides just doing that. Although it's not worthless. I mean, it's something, but it's just not. It would be more interesting to do other things than just that. Yeah, you know, I would have never thought that you could have a channel and even get 10 subscribers just pronouncing words. The only reason I found out you could is because I ran across these channels that just had like a bad AI voice pronouncing words, and they had tons and tons and tons of views, but they're old channels. So I think like 10 years ago, if you did that, you could do really good maybe, because nobody had done it before then. But there's actually several channels like that. I was shocked. I had no idea. But it makes sense. I bet if I'm learning Spanish, I bet there's channels that are just like that too. If I go look, I probably can find some. Some languages might not have it, but I bet Spanish does. Yeah, YouTube algorithm. Yeah. The algorithm is I think it's very strange. Not saying I have a lot of experience with it, but not so much this channel, because I have another channel. It's small too, but on that one I have more. This channel, every video is the same, so I can't really say anything about that, because one video does good, one does bad. But the other channel is very strange. Like, I can do nothing and have 10,000 views. No, that's not true. 5,000 views. And then if I try, I get 100 views. So it's like, it's very strange. It's hit or miss, I think. The name, oh yeah, let me, here, let me go. Sorry, I'll let you look out the window for a minute, because I need to find my live stream so I can easily chat here. Oh, actually, I'll just go in under that channel. I can do that. I don't know what I was thinking about. Now I need to go to YouTube. All right, how can I find me? There's Teacher Mike. Live, okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm here now. Now I can more easily type. And I'm on my other channel now, and I'm gonna type on here the name. It's all, oh, I froze it on here. It doesn't matter, I don't need to see it anymore. 10 a.m. here. This is me. Interesting name, I know. It's it only has like 100 subscribers or something. It's very, very small. And I usually only do shorts, but it's really funny. Sometimes I do like a 3-second short and it'll get 1,000 views. And it's literally nothing. It's literally nothing. Visit Bangladesh. I have never been to Bangladesh. And now that's perfect. Did you ever visit Bangladesh? It's perfect. I have watched videos of people who have traveled there. I watch YouTube videos of people who have been there, but I have never been. I would like to go. I would really kind of like to go to other places in the area. Like, I would like to go to Pakistan. That looks pretty cool too. But Bangladesh looks really, really busy. Dhaka looks very interesting. It's so crowded. But it looks exciting. It looks like it would be fun. I should put this right in the middle. That's better. Oh, thanks. Cheers, Adrian. I appreciate that. You won't see anything on there worth watching. Maybe you will someday. I have intentions to do something with that channel. But I haven't yet. There's a couple of things that are okay on there, but mostly are not. I only do shorts, and I've gone live a few times. That's about it. I've done on there. I did a couple of long form videos too, but not many, very few. And I haven't done any of those in months, and now I only do shorts. I am not currently teaching in school. I might start here, but right now I teach just online. Teaching online only. In fact, I have a few students from this channel. I have students. But I also work for a company too. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't answer the other second part of the question. I teach, the people I teach online, my youngest is, right now, is 9 years old. My oldest is like 55-ish. So all age. I've got 9-year-olds, I got 2 or 3 9-year-olds, teenager, late 20s, early 40s, several early 40s. So, yeah. So what is the time in Bangladesh now? I'm gonna guess. Don't tell me at first. Let me guess, because I really don't know. I think in Bangladesh right now it is maybe not 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. 3:30 in Bangladesh. Is that correct? I need to figure out how to position my camera so I'm not always moving it around. Is it hot in Bangladesh today? Is it very hot in Bangladesh? I know that it's muy caliente in Spain, España. Hey, Adrian, if you're still here, I actually, when I came here last year, I thought about going to Pamplona. Sorry. I wanted to go see the running of the bulls. It was last year, like in July. I think that was the first year they were back, right after the pandemic. I think that's right. I guess, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, 2022. I considered it. I didn't do it. And it's a good thing I didn't. I couldn't really afford to, but I was going to do it on the way here. I was going to stop there and then fly on here after that. It looks like it would be fun. It looks very crowded though, but it still looks like it'd be fun, huh? $4:32. Okay, so you here in Cambodia it's 5:32. So I'm just 1 hour above you. I want to check my geography. What happened? Yeah, okay. Let's change this. I want to check my geography here. I'm looking for where Bangladesh, I think Bangladesh, oh, I know where it's at. Bangladesh is east of India, correct? Why did Korea borders come up? I want Korea map. There we go. Okay, I did remember correctly. I was checking my memory. For a split second, I was thinking it was over here, but now then I remember it is here. Oh yeah, 7th of July is when it starts, right? And it's I think it's 11 days or 10 days. The running of the bulls is 11 days or 10 days. Have you been to it, Adrian? Are you here, Golden? Are you in Dhaka? Okay, cool. I bet on the map there's probably some cool street scenes of Dhaka. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm using my phone. There is absolutely no way to not have a shaky camera on your phone, unless you're, you have a stabilizer. I forgot what they're called. I showed you how much I know about it. Nothing. It's a song. Okay. Oh, I've heard this before, Adrian. Okay, I just didn't know. I remember. I've heard this when on TV. Yes, and Dhaka has so many people, right? I forget how many people live there, like 20 million or something. It's huge. So in Spain, what was I going to ask about that? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I asked Adrian. Have you been to the running of the bulls? Or the Saint Fermin? Is that how you say it? Is Saint Fermin? Is it a saint? Saint Fermin? I think it is. Okay, it's a long way. Well, it's funny, like there are places that are like famous tourist places close to where I lived in the U.S. and I've never been to them. And I worked in a hotel at one time, and obviously people would ask about places, but you know how it is. My experience is you don't do a lot of the touristy things in the place you're from, because it's always there. And you most of the time I acted like a tourist close to where I live is when somebody comes from out of town, but I don't do tourist things when I'm there by myself. And I'm sure that the festival is very, I bet it's very crowded. I mean, it looks like it is. These are like the sea clothes here. They have the same thing here. They have the same thing here. They call them sea clothes, but the difference is the guy's on the back. The people are in the front, and the guy is riding the bike from the back, and he's like high up so he can see over them, obviously. But it was basically the same thing. That looks like a tuk-tuk. I need to go back. I don't think I can go back. Oh, there's one right there. Eid al-Adha. That's like the end of Ramadan. I may be wrong. That's like the end of Ramadan, like maybe the feast of Ramadan? I'm not sure. I don't think that's right. Okay, so is that like the feast that happens right after? Feast, I see it now. Feast or sacrifice. Or the feast of, sorry. Eid al-Adha or the feast of sacrifice. Is it going on now? Is it happening now? You mark India, Pakistan, other Southeast. June, oh, I see now, June 29th. In the past, I knew when it happened because in the past I had students, a lot of students in Saudi Arabia, but now I don't have any students in that part of the world, so I don't keep up with the holidays like I used to. Oh, okay. Was it good? Did you have a good holiday? A good feast? I'm gonna turn the camera back around, sorry. If I figure out how to do it, okay. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak. That's, isn't that what you say? Like, I'm supposed to say that if you meet somebody on that holiday or something? Sorry, I just can't remember. I'm searching that too now. Eid Mubarak 2023. Oh, that's like the last day of it. Is that right? Fermin, Muslim. Oh, okay, that's what you, okay, I see now. It is the greeting you say on the holiday. I understand now. Thank you for helping educate me. I used to know some of these things through my students that I had, but I've forgotten about them. The fasting for 1 month, that's That's hard. I once did it for one day just to see what it was like. What's hard about it is, as a Christian, you can fast, but you can still drink water all day, and Ramadan, you can't drink water, you can't really do anything from sunrise to sunset. That can be hard, especially the time of year. Like, I bet Ramadan was hard this year because it was on the longest days of the year. I bet it's a lot harder on those days. But I know I have known Muslims that fast once a week all year and then do Ramadan too. So I guess if you get your body used to it, maybe it's okay, but it seems difficult. Although I will say this, most of the students that I had that lived in Saudi Arabia, they would sleep all day. So they would break fast at night and stay up all night, go to bed right when the sun's about to come up. And by the time they get up, they only have to wait, like, depending on the time the sun's setting, depending on the time of year, they only had a few hours to wait to break their fast again. That's a smart way to do it if you can, but if you have to work all day and stuff, that would be really difficult. Hello. How are you? I see your name. I'm trying to read it. Corno. Sorry, my print here is really small. Corno Besh. I probably said that wrong. How are you doing? I was asking, what do you find to be the most difficult part about learning English? Is there any one thing that you find the most difficult, the hardest? Adrian, I don't know if you're still here, but everything I saw about the running of the bulls is like, if you want to stay there, unless you book like a year in advance and you pay a ton of money, you basically just have to sleep in the street if you want to stay there. I was willing to do it though. It looks like it's a big party the whole time, so I could do it for a couple of days. So I couldn't do it for the entire time. 2 or 3 days, that would have been okay. That's what I was going to do. I was just going to go for a couple of days, then come on, fly on here. But I guess I could be writing down words here. Let's do one. Okay, so there's a way to do it. Yeah, and I didn't even look. I mean, I was just going by what I've seen on media and stuff. Surely there's got to be hostels there. I mean, obviously there would be. I'm sure they're still expensive, but it might be a lot easier than, a lot cheaper than going to a hotel. Looks like a lot of fun though. I would love to go to that. That looks like it would be awesome. Top 1,000. Whoa. Do you guys have any plans for today? Are you doing anything today? Or maybe tonight? I wonder what these are. Weird. Scary. Disco. That's really weird. Silver screen. Scary. Hey, in all seriousness, if any of you guys are still here, if you think of any words that I could, do for a video, or words that, may be hard for you to pronounce also, comment somewhere on anywhere on any of my videos and tell me. Because sometimes people do that. Anytime somebody suggests something, I do it. It's just good to have for idea. Sorry I'm so quiet if anyone is still here. Just thinking. I don't know if either of you is still here, but if you are, it was really nice meeting you, and thanks for watching for a while. I really appreciate that, and for answering my questions. I really enjoyed speaking with you guys. I hope I will see you here later. Maybe I can find something more exciting to do. But I guess, I don't know. Yeah. I was gonna say it'd be good if you could do a stream where people just ask questions, but if you don't, you'd have to be big to do that, because you'd need at least 10 people or something in the chat. I don't think I could ever get 10 people in the chat. I don't think that would ever happen. So I don't know though. Maybe over time, maybe it'll develop. All right. Thank you for watching, and don't Don't be, even if you were bored with this, don't be scared to come back. It might get better someday. Thank you.